Okay, maybe this works now. Hi. I forgot to unmute myself. Shit happens when you party naked. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into doing some stuff because I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I hope everyone is having a nice evening today. Oh, you did a UI? Oh, that's cool. Do you do that for as your work? Oh, sure. Do send. Yeah, it's good that I hope things are well for everybody. It's been a really lousy winter here, so just dropped the official stats that last month, the entire month, we had 20 hours of sunlight or sunshine in here, so that's no wonder you're tired. Oh, that's great that you're doing it yourself. I work as a web developer myself full-time, so it's always interesting to see other people also do that. Just gonna start doing some. Wait, no, I don't want these arms at all. I actually want to hide most of this. Just want. I'm actually drop down the music a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit there. Yeah, I'm just doing this as a quick little thing to kind of get something to do, and this is like a sculpt I've been working on for a while, but I just want to try out and also get something to do, and also the practice, so it's always welcome. Let's see. I'm gonna need to put down some. Oh hey Eventide, hope you're having a nice evening. Just about to start doing some people associate this with pain, but I kinda like it. It's oddly therapeutic in a way. Let's see. This surface. Just want to mark down some landmarks here before I start. I'm gonna try to be too exact, it doesn't matter, like I just wanna have these lines so that I kind of know where some of these loops are going. And also for seam placement. This seems to be seems to be pretty nice. Just gonna go down there and there's something resembling a shoulder blade. I think retopology is kind of like trying to assemble this really weird puzzle. So it's kinda relaxing and therapeutic in a way, but it's also sometimes really frustrating. I think I'm just gonna go with these for now. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just gonna lay down some. I'm not really looking at any kind of reference for this. I'm just trying to get a bit of a grasp on how to do this in a way that feels natural, I guess. Let's see. Just trying to keep an eye out for. We have 13. I want one less, so I'm gonna know where I'm gonna chop down from here, I guess. Yeah, now we have 12. Oh yeah, layout stuff is still a little bit tricky. I think it's a lot better than it used to be. The first job I had, we had Internet Explorer 6 was like the current generation of browsers we had to support, and it was it was quite a lot of extra work to support. So I feel like browsers nowadays are a lot better than what they used to be. Of course, there's still always cross-browser problems, but oh, that's old, yeah. So you're targeting some really old devices, I take it. I'm just gonna wing this for now. What the hell happened there? I'm just gonna do this instead and then just remove some of these. I wonder how many there are now. 16. Guess that's just gonna take and no, let's not do that. Then clean up so we have it on the surface, and then we start with this is probably going to be a little bit denser than usually, but I'm still gonna try to go for a kind of lower count for these edges, because you can always add more, but it's a pain to start managing them. And I think that's just straight down from there. And up from there. Just gonna see where this takes me this time. Move those. And also, just in case, so I don't forget, I'm going to be marking the seams early, because it'll make my job a lot easier later on. Because now I know I have to kind of follow this seam line here. And I'm just gonna pull down here. Yeah, maybe reduce that a little bit. That's perfect. Like that. Let's see where to next. Probably this area. It's a little bit weirder, maybe. Just gonna do this. It's my there. Pull it there. So I'm just essentially trying to speed run some retopo. I'm not expecting anything usable in that sense, but mostly just as practice. Let's do this, then use some relaxing on this one to make them a little bit more even. Let's tweak these downwards a little bit. One of the absolute problem parts is this is the buttocks area, to get it somehow to behave. Most of the mesh is usually quite straightforward, but this kind of just flies against that, because you kind of have to go in, like, maybe in a similar way that muscles in the human body go, because you when you end up using this mesh, it'll just you can only do deformation, like posing and stuff, from wherever these lines are. So you have to consider some of that into the picture as well. Let's see if try to do this. Just gonna go like this, and let's see how many I have here. 14. I guess that's just get rid of a couple like this. Relax it a little bit and pull that back and then pull it back up on the surface like this. The shape is a little bit whatever at the moment, but we'll deal with that. I just want this to kind of line up with whatever I have going on elsewhere, because you need to end up connecting these. This is what I meant with this kind of being a big puzzle in a way. So you kind of want to first just to do a bunch of these loops where your where the important parts are, like around shoulders and knuckles and that kind of stuff, and then when you have those laid down, filling up the space in between is a lot easier. It's like the things I learned through pain when I was doing the Inkling remodel. Like that. Let's see if a little bit smaller like that, and let's eliminate those two from there. This is very much like something that you can't really look up like any kind of proper reference. Like, of course, there's reference of what's good and what might not be as good, but they're also all really situational, so there isn't like one truth for like what's considered like a good structure. Then I want this this bend here, or this thigh joint. Just do this YOLO joining of it here, and I'll try to eyeball it a little bit. I'll have to see in a while how this works out, because I'm also going to try to rig this while I'm doing this, just to check out how well it works. Like if I need to add some like supporting geometry, or if I have some redundant stuff lying around, or that kind of deal. See, I need to just gonna move that a little bit down, and then here to create some like a supporting ring around here. That's out later on. Yeah, this is in a way kind of, it's pretty relaxing or zen-like once you kind of get into it. A lot of same, I think, for me is with weight painting as well, but some people absolutely hate it, and then some people like it, and I don't know, I'm still learning, so I don't mind it, so I haven't learned to curse at it yet. That'll probably come at some point for sure. There, then we add these that go. I have to see how I'm going to do this bend around here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull these inwards and reduce it a little bit, because we have way too many loops going on here. Let's see, because there's like 5, and trying to match them up. There, let's pull it a little bit closer. Do this. Are we now 14? I'll remove that. I think we can even go with let's see if 10 is enough. Okay. Pull up here. Using the pen for this, it's both it makes it a lot easier, but also selecting like these individual ones without moving them a lot harder. So luckily we have undo functionality here. Take that in a little bit. Oh, hi. Hi, Sir Isaac. Sorry about that. I'd rather maybe remove let's see. Take because I kind of just want this. Yeah, no, that's I think one too many. I'll do this instead. Go with a lower. In these types of circle situations, I've always found that going with multiples of 4, preferably like 4, 8, 16, 32, and so on, is works the best. But take and round these up a little bit. Maybe I can use the circle there. Circle. So we have a nice, perfectly round shape for that. clean up mesh. Now it's slammed onto the surface. I can resize it and move it around. This is kind of following the lines how the human body kind of has it as well. Let's see if I move this a little bit and then it kind of wants to do that weird thing to it. Let's see. Still not entirely sure about this, but let's see. Probably have to do like something like this. This is what learning on the fly looks like. Oh, not that one. I want this here. Wanna move some of this out of the way. Kind of create this I think we might have a little bit too much here. I'll just yoink that out and using some relax brush on it to kind of smoothen it out. Let's see. Now we can kind of start to. There we go. This is, I think, a lot nicer now. Think. Wait, this might actually kind of work, I think. I feel paranoid this hasn't usually gone this well before, so maybe I'm doing something wrong or something right or both. We kind of have to do this loop here, guessing. I'm not sure about any of this, but we ball. Let's see how this. I can probably hide those lines. It's actually, yeah, this looks pretty nice already. I think when I get most of the front part done, I'm going to do like a basic rig for this and then weight paint it. Yeah, like a lot of these lines, how you kind of how it ends up being usually is that you start to trace the lines how muscles are laid out on the human body, because those areas are the ones that kind of end up, well, in like 3D graphics terms, end up deforming. No, this isn't. Oh, this connected all the way up there. Wait, let me just break it somewhere. Somewhere here. I think we need to do a little bit of renovation here. I pull it here. That goes nicely over there. If do this, where is yeah. Oh, not like that. Just gonna do this. Where is my knife tool? There, there. Up into the corner. Remove that. We have some. Gonna have to see to it that this doesn't behave badly. And hoping there aren't any spirals that end up happening with the geometry here. There. Connect that. Connecting these together. Let's see. And this is probably just fine. Like it is. There. Remember to save every once in a while. There, I'm just gonna connect some of these up like this. Just praying that I don't have to add a lot there. Bye. Wait, what's going on here? Did I screw something weirdly up? I think. Oh yeah, what even is this? Delete those. Back into this. This is not really the fastest thing imaginable, but there's something really satisfying in getting like the topology sitting right where you want it. Just gonna smooth these out a little bit. All that I have to do is is, I think, somehow... Wait, maybe I can... Maybe if I... do my triangle of shame here, like that, then fill that space. Divide this like this, and it's gonna roll with that for a while. Smoothing this out again. Yeah, it's entirely custom. It's something I've sculpted over like the past week or so. But it's very much something familiar because I have a cat version of Cappy, so this is kind of like a practice version of that. I don't really have any proper references, so I've kind of gone with whatever I can put together, kind of seeing what might be like a working combination with that. Maybe it's okay if I just do this. That. Oh. Tweaking it a little bit back. This is a lot nicer to do with a pen tablet, but also a little bit easier to screw up because of accidental movements. Let's see, yeah, we're still at 12. I just fill these over here and then going with the easy mode solution here. Missing one there so that I can, like the main what I'm trying to do is mostly fitting in quads here, which is like making these polygons that have 4 corners, but there are some places where I'm going to end up causing some nasty thoughts for those who are purely into making only quads. I'm going to do some n-guns because they work so well, so I'm gonna give you a heads up if you need to watch away, because people think they're scary, but they're not really scary. Yeah, I'm doing this retopo because like the base mesh here, it's this is the wireframe of it, so it's a little bit dense, like 700,000 triangles, so it's a little bit too much to do anything useful with. Let's see if oh, evening it. Yeah, the sculpts are usually like that because you're more focused on just making the shapes like without regard of rigging or anything, so you have more freedom with doing that. See how this probably going to have to add some more let's see, take edge rail and then yeah, that's much better. Then I'm gonna tweak a little bit further later on. Yes, we can make like this little triangle here. It won't look nice, but it's also in a location where it might not be visible either, so let's hope for the best. Put on wireframe mode and then move that and just watch where the pinching points are. Oh, this is... I'm actually surprised on how clean this currently looks. Right, that's not even too high of a face count. Yeah, this triangle here I'm not happy about. It looks kind of... Let me see. Where is my shiny surface? Wanna see if there's this kind of distortion happening around this part here. This it's a little bit nasty. Let's see if If we make it this. Oh yeah, that's much better. There's a little bit of pinching going on around this triangle here. See, maybe I can make that issue go away. By deferring it a little bit. Oh. Just gonna do this. We have a huge spiral going on here. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say fuck it for now and just oh hey, welcome back. I'm just doing some retopology because that's how I decided to that's kind of what I feel like. Oh yeah, this is something I want to do on my free time, so I'm just not gonna worry about that right now because I'm feeling a little bit lazy. But yeah, this is mostly I just want to do some retopology because it's something I haven't done that much lately, so I just don't want to get rusty. I'll just make this here. Well, that didn't work out too well. No, I'm just making like the proper model for this character because the underlying one is it's a sculpt. So when I have this wireframe for this model at the moment, but if we look at this wireframe, this is kind of, I think you you see the issue with it. So it's usually like make a sculpt that's kind of whatever in terms of poly count. This is like 1 million or something, and then after that you start to make the topology for it through this, so that you can then continue working on it, like rigging and that kind of stuff. I'm gonna worry about the little spiral going on there later on. I'm just gonna close my eyes from it right now. Then I draw this. There's 2 and 2. This then just, well, fuck. Thank you, Blender crashed. Luckily, autosave to the rescue. Let's see where it left off. It's not that bad actually. Yeah, it didn't really drop much. Actually, I'm gonna install this one add-on. Here we go. You are autosave, so none of us will ever be able to miss not saving. Let's see, nag time. I'm gonna put it to 4 minutes. Yeah, so you'll start to notice when I should be autosaving. Like, don't worry. There. Let's just do this again. But I'm kind of surprised that at least for me, like the latest versions of Blender have been fairly stable, so they haven't been crashing a lot. Yeah, and I mean this crash wasn't really, I don't think it was due to the operating system. I think it's more due to the add-on I use for this that ended up causing it. But I'd like to move to Linux, but there are some programs I use, like for texture painting, that don't really work under Linux. And they're quite GPU heavy, so I've got to try and see if people have figured it out, like if it works. But like, yeah, I have dual boot because I do quite a lot of things on Linux. There, let's see. But yeah, I haven't booted into Linux in a while, because even though I have it installed and all, it's still like I'm just too lazy to do the restart. So, but we'll have to see. Draw this over there. Let's start with 4. Gonna draw the seam line there. Then strokes. Then we draw 2. Yeah, I use an add-on for doing this because like Blender has some features nowadays to make retopology sure, but it doesn't have this kind of thing where you can just paint on top of the model like a spline and then have it draw there. I'm gonna add the knee supports a little bit later, because that's something that needs to be done. Let's see if actually surprised on this kind of working this well, because then I could maybe move over to the arms even. Let's see. draw some of these missing accidental left click. Draw like this just to get it in here. There. Just do this a little bit. Let's see, I think I'm gonna need to delete some of this so I can accommodate these here. Sure with if this ends up being a stretchy mess, but let's see. Tweak that a little bit over there. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about this their result just yet, because I'm not really sure if what this will end up like. I'm kind of going with the mindset that, oh well, I can, like, it'll be good practice if nothing else. So and this is, I think, retopology especially is kind of like you kind of end up learning a lot of really situational things that just kind of, they feel kind of weird. And I add some more loops to that. We can always remove them later on as well. Let's see. Sometimes this relax brush doesn't really work that well. Oh, hey Case. Hope you're having a nice evening or morning or afternoon, I think, over there. Hang on, where did I put my... see. Oh, I think I'm gonna be nagged soon about saving, so we'll get to experience the wonderful world of you are the autosave. No. do this. What? No. Yeah, I mean this add-on, it's called "You Are the Autosave" because it quite literally makes you unable to do anything else until you save. And it's helped me a couple of times. It helps, especially if you're starting out a new file, because autosave doesn't work in a new file, because I mean you have to give it a file name first for autosave to work. What if I... No, I don't want that. There. It's saying that last saved 7 minutes ago. There's like this little red bar in the bottom of the viewport that shows us our time until we get nagged. Yeah, I heard Macromedia. I think the first version I used of Flash was like Flash 3, and I used it as a video editing program. The add-on is called retopo. It's really nice. If you mean the retopology add-on, if you mean the autosaving thing, it's called UR autosave. It should be searchable from within Blender. Wait. Can't I just... Hi Scratchy, did you come to experience the pain as well? Maybe I should put on that that cyberpunk song about "We Like the Pain." Yeah, it's retopo flow, what I'm using here. No, I didn't want sharp mark seam there. Well, okay, this Oh, hey Kiber, thanks, and I hope you can hope you ace the exam tomorrow. Okay, now we can now I can yeet the pen to the side and just do something something that probably some people will have a little bit of nightmares with, which is, yes, we're going to be rigging. There, I'm just gonna no, that I'm gonna take the head bone, select all children, deselect the head, and just boop, like that. Oh, you're gonna be enjoying a lot of this because we're gonna be weight painting. gonna be moving the breastbones over there, and then like I'm not gonna do anything really that revolutionary with this right now, just putting these where they're kind of supposed to be. Yeah, that's perfect. So then I can then I'm just gonna regenerate. Wait, apply scale. There. There we go. Now we have our friendly rig here. I'm just gonna hide about everything except those, and hide the meta rig from there. Wait, I'm gonna do like that. Then show the B-bones of this there. Oh wait, I can't eat my pen yet. I need to do the weight painting actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the normal parenting thing like that, and then we go into weight painting mode. Whoo! Constant fall off, and then we start going apeshit with this. Like it's really not that exact how you're doing these at this moment, like just get something in there, and then choosing the leg bone like that. Wait, I'm gonna disable the mirror modifier because it'll help out quite a lot with weight painting when you can just toggle off one of the halves. There. Like this. Woohoo! We're almost done. Then we just take weights. Smooth. 2 iterations. All deformed pose bones. Yeah, now they're all smoothed. And then we take normalize so that there aren't any like so that the weights are like they should. If we go out to, let's display the legs as well and put the mirror back on, we're gonna be seeing some really really funky movement, I guess, but yeah, it works surprisingly well. I'm kind of surprised. Like, of course, there's whatever this jank is, and also because we're using the mirror modifier, we can't use corrective smoothing, which I think is kind of good because you can't let it hard carry you. So I'm just gonna be looking at, okay, this most likely this should be part of like the hip. Let's see there, and I'll just let's put on simplify, because we don't need the subdivision right now. Then normalize all so that the weights are a little bit more sane. No, I did not want that part. There, and then active group and just one iteration. Yeah, then we normalize and it starts looking a lot nicer already. Like I'm just gonna do some really quick and dirty waiting for this. This is just to see that, okay, is this sane? Does it work? And well, it sort of works, so that's enough for now. Then normalize. Then we can do a little bit of like smoothing. Smoothing by itself is already like a huge savior. And then there. We normalize again, and yeah, so now we already see one problem that needs to be fixed with the model, or the mesh. Like, of course, this kind of works, and same with the hip, kind of like, of course, there's some weirdness with like the waist going on here, and let's just paint over something really like this, and then yeah, and then normalize it, then just do whatever this even is, I don't know. There, normalize, and can you guess what we're gonna do in a minute after I've smoothed these out? Normalize. There. Let me shade smooth and take off simplify. So yeah, oh yeah, let me. There, that's much better. And then, because the knee is kind of looking funky at the moment, if we enable preserve volume, that'll behave a little bit better. But like you can see, if we were to texture this, there would be some real nasty stretching on the texture on the knee, because it, like, you can let's see if there's like I don't know if there was like an information view or mesh analysis view for this, that basically because this, where did my pen go? There. Basically this part here, like this, it'll need something to support this kind of stretching. So what we're going to be doing is I'm gonna reset the pose. We're gonna mark the knee. It's, where's the surface? I'm gonna mark the knee here, like this, and then the knee is kind of, let's see, it's gonna bend around here. Okay, knee goes here. There. Now I saved it. So what we're going to be doing, I'm gonna bring back the thing that we're remodeling on, and I'm gonna enable the overlay for this. So what we kind of wanna do, let's see if I can get this, take this, go, I think, all the way here, and deselect those. Like this. So then just removing this entire leg part, because I'm gonna steal the knees. Doing this kind of thing where we kind of support the knee a little bit better. Remove these as well. Going here. So let me see if I can just relax a couple of times, clean up, do the same on here. This is the relax functionality that's in the Loop Tools add-on, and it's basically you can choose a bunch of edges, and when you relax it, it'll smooth it out. I use it quite a lot to, like, if you're manually modifying surface topology, then like it's really goated for just cleaning up that unevenness that you end up making there. Let's see here. I'm just gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna clear that seam. Move these a little bit up from here, I think. Then just filling in the rest like usual there. Just gonna do a little bit of cleanup here. Let's see if I can make this puzzle work somehow. I think we can make it work. Like that. I think some people, what they might do, like instead of doing this kind of knee shape, and I'm not really sure if it should be like this way that I'm done or the other way, but the way some people also are doing it in that you can just select like a bunch of faces and then inset them, so you kind of have your supporting geometry there for the knee. But it like usually that's like usually it's it depends. Hell yeah, I'd like a CGI workstation just for the nostalgia. There, and then we take our trusty relax brush again and run it over here. It's not gonna be entirely even because we're missing. Wait, where was it? Strokes. There. I'm thinking that wait, let me count. How many do we have here? 10. How many do we have here? 8. Okay, so we just need to eliminate there's 1, 2, 5 stars, so what I'm gonna do is there, I'm gonna join those. I'm gonna stop, bad retopo flow. Do that. Then divide them in half. Join that. So now what we need to do is there's basically 10 of these loops coming up from up here, and from down here we have 8, and we need to somehow be able to connect them so that it doesn't look too ugly. I'm gonna see if like there's a couple of ways how to do that, and one is fairly traditional, just like this reduction workflow where you kind of do this loop around here in the bottom, like this, and now we should be able to, let's see if I got it right. There's two, and there's 2, so now I should be able to just take these together like this, and then just sweep over it with this wonderful magical tool, like here. I might have to add some additional support for that. Don't know yet, but I forgot to fill that little place in there. There. Now it's much better. Wait, am I missing? Oh, oops. There's there's this little fella there who's inside out. Yeah. Okay, so now we can go back into this weight painting mode, and we're gonna fill this back up here. Like this, and then normalize. Moving these stray weights here. Normalize. And now what should happen is, let's see. The leg should, yeah, it should deform a little bit better now. So now it's a matter of adjusting the weights and adjusting the bone positions, because the way the bone skeleton is arranged, it matters also for the transformation. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do like a stylized or like a realistic fur version. I'd like to try out both, because I think both could look pretty nice in their own way. Let me actually see if there's the meta rig. I need to change it a little bit. Yeah, so we can we can kind of see that, yeah, the bones are kind of a little bit too far back. So I think what we can do is just simply take the entire spine and move it into a better position. And because like the spine is usually kind of this shape of a cheese puff, then we need to make sure that the neck is connected as well. There. Oops, what happened here? I'm gonna set origin to 3D cursor. Yes. Wait, what was I doing? So select that part and move this bone into position. I'll have to see if the rig ended up being a little bit silly. I'm gonna have to reposition it a little bit later. Wait, I can just I'm modeling like this furry version of my Splatoon OC. So there. Now it should. Beats. Let's see. 3D cursor. regenerate. Yeah, now it's where it's supposed to. Yeah, this is kind of like I've been doing this sculpt for a while now, and I just wanted to try to see how well like just doing this quick retopology on it. It kind of works well. There's some funkiness going on in like the thighs and the hips, and these are pretty good. Like there's usually the more extreme the poses are that you make, the more you will see where they break, like this area here. Let's see, if I could fix it, I'm just gonna enable the view of the deformation bones, and take this. I think I'm gonna show the wireframe there. Okay, so here's I'm gonna paint like the breastbones here for like starter, then normalize it so it's like already there, like they're keeping the shape much better, because earlier just like the breast area was weighted on the spine, so everything that happens to them will happen where the spine is located, and that will end up causing this kind of weird warping and that kind of stuff. Then if I remove a little bit of this from here, like this, I think I'm gonna do this, remove quite a lot of that, just smooth, normalize. Yeah, it's already looking a lot nicer. Then we have like the hip bones, they need to be placed maybe a little bit better, but I move the leg out of the way so that can do a little bit of this here. Of course, when you have the final mesh done for this, you can always use the corrective smooth modifier. What do I want more for Christmas? Cappy, Inkling, or a cat? I don't know. Yes. Can't I have both? Why is Santa so cruel? There we go. But yeah, the corrective smooth modifier is like, it's doing a lot of hard carrying, because what it does is that after it takes into account like the rest of the T-pose that your character has, and then you pose it in some way, and then it's applied on that, so it tries to smoothen out like these uneven areas while preserving like the volume that the mesh occupies, so that it doesn't like shrink or get bigger, but kind of smoother. And it hard carries a lot of stuff, but it's also, I've been weight painting for quite a while on something, and I've forgotten that I have that modifier enabled, and then I realize, oh, I wonder what this looks without it, and then it's like an unholy mess of, oh my god, this is horrible, like just a whole mess. Wait, then if I enable, there's cavity, let me add it to my quick favorites there. Yeah, like this is already looking like a lot nicer, because we can, like there's some weird deforming happening here, but like I'm gonna let it slide for now. Like of course there's no arms yet, and actually I should probably, let me actually do the base arms really quick. Just gonna hide that one, and shit, hide the wireframe. I'm gonna check how many edges I have. 14. Okay, that's good to know. So now I can hide this, I can hide the body, and then I can show the weird floating arms, and go to add a mesh retopology from active, and just so I have span count 14, and then kind of do this kind of thing. A couple of loops here, those can be reduced later on. I'm also gonna have to do the elbow support to this. Okay, then we just take the relax brush a little bit so that those are evenly spaced out. There. Let's enable the mirroring mode. Subdivide it. I'd love to try out to make like some of that really retro CGI. There, I think. Wait. Might be a little bit tricky to make like this. So I'm just gonna pretend that she's T-posing at the moment. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a copy of the torso, rename it something really descriptive, like that. Then join them together. There we go. Now what's missing is I'm just gonna try to see if I can make this puzzle kind of work. I hope. So there's 1, 2, 3. Gonna pull these back. Something tells me I've done something weird here. Let me. Vertices 14. Vertices 14. Like, if I'll just do like that. Well, this is kind of ass. In fact, I'm just gonna manually join these together like this. She's a cat. I should have like pictures actually of her that Shia has actually done, like has done a really great job on it. Do a little bit of sliding here so that merge at center. This is gonna be absolute ass. Let's see, there's 5 remaining there, and don't tell me there's 5 here, please. Fuck, there's 5 there also. What if I'm just gonna do this thing where I'm just gonna tell it to relax a little bit. Relax. There we go. Much better. Just I think the this armpit area is going to be quite jank like this, so I'm gonna do some of this. Just gonna adjust these over here. because I'm not really that particular with keeping like an exact shape that can be changed later on. I just want these parts to connect at the moment. Wonder if I could do something like this when I'm joining them, because we can always sculpt these into shape later on, so it's like it's fine. Let's see if I do this no, I don't want the spider in the armpit. Sentences that are perfectly normal in this context and sound weird as hell. Oh yeah, I also need to twist the arm, because the arm is kind of twisted like a half circle or like 90 degrees actually. I had to extend my arm in real life to check it out, because I thought I was going cuckoo. Just gonna let this be like whatever right now and recalculate normals. Yes, shade smooth. Delete the edge, delete the face from there. Those are looking a little bit weird. Where is flip normals? Flip! Yeah, I think there was something weird going on there. They're working like they should. Hack this together right now like this. Then smooth.
Ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls and teachers, our special business today will be on the subject of waves and sound. To make a sound, something has to vibrate.
Wait. No, I'm overthinking it right now. This is just fine as it is. There, optimal display off. Yeah, that's it's not the best, but we'll manage. We'll manage somehow. Here. There. I think I'm actually gonna make this in this like extended T pose. Let me do a copy of the hand and I'm gonna delete. I'm actually going to cheat a little bit with our dear quad remesher. I just want the hand in place. I'm going to fix it at a later time. See there. Yeah, that's fine for now. Then I'm just gonna do. Wait, what's happening there? Just gonna move this and over here and move it into place, maybe. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Like this is gonna have to be or maybe I'll do the start to this, because otherwise I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna do the entire hand because, oh my god, that's a special kind of torture. But let's see, how would this go? Gonna start with this. Yeah, this is actually like a hand that I sculpted, so that's why like the fingers are glued to each other, because I wasn't working at a very high resolution. This is gonna be the back of the palm, moving this into place here. There we go. I can finally get to use my favorite engons, because they work so well with hands. There. I'm just gonna do like this starter piece to it. I'll deal with a little bit later. Oh yeah, I need to disable the wireframe from there. Luckily, I don't have to do like this really, like this doesn't have to be too detailed or realistic, so you can kind of cheat a little bit, I think, and especially like with the feet, because they're quite simple. I'm gonna do like 8 segments per finger for now. I'll leave this one out because that's a little bit in the way. We can edit it later on. Or like without the underlying mesh there, we don't as long as we can keep the shape somewhat close, then like that's pretty much what matters. I think I'm gonna it's 6 edges because then it's missing. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm gonna let that be for now because it's not really important at the moment. Oh yeah, SimCity 4 has like one of the best soundtracks, I think. Like that, the soundtrack in that game has no right to go as hard as it does. It's like it's honestly one of my favorite game soundtracks just because of how good it is. There. Oh right, I'm upside down. Oops. Just do a little edge reduction thing here. Like this. Like my main concern is now just to connect some stuff. I don't want to care too much about the particulars at the moment. Like just getting this kind of base hand thing there. Like I can move stuff over later on. No, not that one. That there. Where's the tweak? Here we go. I'm just gonna move this around and do this thing. Hide everything else and cavity. And of course it's a little bit wonky right now because we don't have much supporting geometry there, and I kind of went ass backwards with it, but we're all Oop. Oh! Wait. I need to have a Yeah, I'm honestly surprised with some of the world creation music in SimCity 4 because it's kind of nuts. Going kinda nuts. Wait, is this the wrong side? No? Ah, there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay for my sins later on with the way the armpit topology is made, but and also this whatever spiral this is. There. Just gonna mark some seams. There. Mark seam. I'm probably not going to be doing any unwrapping today because my brain is not present enough. But I'm kind of thinking about doing it with tiles. This already. It is kind of. Yeah, like retopo flow makes it a lot easier. Like no joke. It's like there are some add-ons with Blender. I think B surfaces is one that's kind of good, but it's still kind of like a hazard. Let's see if wait, do you actually? Oh yeah, I need to make wait, there's the seam. I need to make like a there. Well, this is a lot like simpler because we don't have feet, we don't have hands, we don't have a head. So that's the front part, that's the back part. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like a quick straightening. Of this. Wait, did I have my... Where is my... Wait, I think I want... Put this instead. There, now I have my dear Zen UV. I can see how well or badly my my textures are gonna be. Yeah, these are like, this is gonna be just where did I put it? Wait, that's upside down. There's the arms. I'm just gonna rectify that and put another checker texture there because there we go. Not really gonna do that much for this because it's probably a little bit too early to do that, but I just wanna kind of fit these into even a little bit the same ballpark at least. Because like the color kind of displays how like the texture density for, yeah, I think this is gonna be just fine for now. Then I'm gonna take like this. Here we go. Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a little bathroom break now, but I'll be right back. I'm probably gonna finish up with this one and maybe some games afterwards. But yeah, I'll be right back. Oh wait, there it was. Still fumbling with OBS. I think I'm gonna... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over to some Noita because I haven't had my addiction fill today yet. Let's see where I put it. Wait, do I need to change the... let's see. Where do I change the... Maybe it works now. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna play some of this for a bit because it's getting a little bit late for me. Let's see. So I haven't been streaming that much. My workflow with where my stuff is in OBS is kind of everywhere. There we go. Okay. Where did I put this? So that I can adjust the volume because I don't want it to scream. Tell me if things are a little bit too loud for you because it seems to be okay on my end, but let's see how gloriously I fail this time. I just want a good digging wand, please. Please. There's a smell of gas in the air, and I have no idea what that means, but I think I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna get some health. Also a good reminder to go to the bathroom if needed. Well, that didn't do anything. I'm trying to aim, I promise. Okay, that's good. Oh right, now I see. There's a smell of gas in there, means there's flammable gas in here. I'm not gonna worry too much about this because Okay, so it's filling up this place. Yeah, I probably don't want to stay here for too long, but I kinda have to because I only have $10. I need more than $10. Let me move my window a little bit there. Ooh, potion. Oh, I thought I was stuck. Salt pouch. Okay, thank you. I don't know what to do with salt yet, but I think I'm gonna find out. Yeah, flammable gas. We don't want that. And at the same time, screen is shaking due to an explosion, and that's on par with this game. I'm probably going to stream a couple of times more because I think this is also like a really good way to be able to get work done. Ouch. No, my money. My money is gone. Oh well. I'm not gonna expect much from this run anyway because these are a little bit challenging because I have no idea what some of these like biome modifiers do. So it's kind of a little crapshoot on what I'm doing or what I'm pretending to do. Just trying to get something so I can because the first shop is coming up. Ah. At least I got the cash from there. Thank you. I'm kind of low on health here, so I'm just gonna fuck off really quickly, thank you. And refill my water. Yeah, it's a lot of people say it reminds a lot of Terraria because it's really similar to it. Oh wait, black hole. I want black hole. This is it's probably wrong to say that it's a little bit like if you mix up Binding of Isaac with Terraria. Ooh, teleport bolt. Arc bolt. Can I even... Yeah, I'm probably going to have a bit of a breather from everything for a while. I'm leaving for the holidays in like less than a week, and I'll be away for like a couple of like 2 weeks to spend the holidays. I wonder if... Oh yeah, that doesn't triple it. Yeah, maybe I'll just take this powerful exploding spell. Maybe I can get my more blood always cast. I'll take faster movement, please. I guess it's a good wand, maybe. I hope. Ooh, chest. Okay. Let's see how... Okay, that's how it works. I haven't really played this that much, so I've only watched it quite quite a lot, but go away. My EU aim is punishing me. Oh, sorry to hear that you don't get along. I have a little bit of a similar issue as well, so I'm spending time with my sibling and their family. So, but it's sort of become a tradition by now. So I'm I'm looking forward to that. It's been really nice. Oh sure, like do if you want to, like no no pressure or anything like that. But yeah, I'm probably like going to be half a week around, and then I'm leaving abroad for a couple of weeks. Wait, Berserkium Invisiblium. No, not feeling like it today. Go away! Wait, magic wand? Firebomb. I'm sure nothing can go wrong with this. Pfft, it's cute. It's kinda cute. Yeah, like in January, most likely my plans failed a little bit for this year, so it's been a little bit of a mess for me. Yeah, like, come on, nothing bad can happen. Like, I think last stream I got a really good one that was electric, and then I killed myself by going into water with it. So nothing bad could ever happen in this. Woohoo! Oh, there's something funky going around there. Oh, that's just smoke, but... Oh! Oh, crit. Well, I thought this run would start much worse, but it actually kind of came through. Go on. Oh. No, I don't want any of those, please. I just want that. I'm still kind of learning how you should spray yourself with water after getting poisoned in this. No, stop! Evil rat. I'm sorry, Scratchy, if you're around. Wait, I don't need to kill that. Oh shit, 18 HP. I think I'm gonna try to fuck off from here. Yeah, that'll be my plan. I just want some health and I want water. Thank you. I'll remove slow fire bolt. Maybe I'll throw that away. Let's see. Chainsaw. Ooh, that might be nice. Pollen. Wait, a digging wand. Thank you. I wonder if I have Mana drain 180. Oh yeah, that kinda sucks, but thanks for the black holes. What if I put it... Alright, now I can maybe... I have a teleport wand and I have a bomb wand. And I have black holes. Now I'll just hope that I won't... Teleport wand, black hole wand. Okay, I'm gonna try to get out of this place for a starter. And without getting myself killed. Because I want to... There are a couple of secrets that I wanna get now that I finally have the proper digging capabilities, and I don't know how to kick. Okay, I'm just gonna... fuck off from here, thank you. I had forgotten that this was kind of ass, this place. No, please, I don't want to die. And then I died. I'm gonna try one more, then I'm probably going to have to stop for this time. Firebolt, okay. This means that I should be able to... I'm gonna try to get myself up. Because I want the extra health and all that jazz. Because there's... It's a little bit... There we go. Gonna grab that tablet with me. See if we can do something silly with this. Okay, let's see. Ah. Oh, such a nice welcoming committee. There's a potion, I guess. Empty potion. I wonder if this required something specific, or I can fill it with. No, it wanted something specific. Ambrosia, thank you. Slime ball. That was cute. In a way. Cute and sad. But this probably not as sad as this wand I have at the moment, because I can't, especially with my accuracy on hitting things. Whiskey. I'm sure this can't be a trap, right? Come on. Avoided the trap. There. Ouch. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe I can. Maybe I could time it right. Maybe. Let's. Okay. Burst of air. Nah, I'm fine. Well, I don't have my rock flinging wand anymore, but. Wait, I can take my water from here. Yes, thank you. Now I still have that one. No, I do. What? Why are there so many? Why are there so many spiders? Get away. Why is there this... Oh, you stupid little... Ah. I'm really not so sure about my footing here because... Well, at least I'm getting some... some pretty nice ones, even if like they're not immediately useful. But sure, like as long as I can survive, then as long as I can survive, just survive, come on. It's no biggie, right? See into the unexplored, but no, thank you. I have a better one already. Thank you very much. Wait, did I see a secret? Oil. Well, damn. I think I was supposed to... Wait, what was in there? Oh, pheromone potion. I didn't even see those guys. Come on, burn. Burn away. There's a rotten meat. I'm trying to spray some water out there to purify this toxic stuff. Ouch. Oh yeah, that's not a good thing to be around, I suppose. I don't know if there is even anything worthwhile there, so... Am I? I think I'm hitting something. Yeah, any rewards from that is probably long gone, so I'm just not gonna bother with that. Try to get some of that gold from there instead. Thank you. Yeah, I think I can start to consider removing myself from the premises. Go away. Thank you. Okay. Sad thing is that I don't have a Windows PC to bring with me, so I can't play this over the holidays, but I'm sure we'll manage somehow. I think last Christmas I ended up getting Balatro for the Switch, and ended up getting mildly addicted to it. It's a really fun one. Anything that makes the numbers go up, then like you got my interest. One of the games I've played quite a lot is Universal Paperclips, especially the mobile version. It's one of these really simple ones, but then it turns out it's one of those games that I end up completing like 100 times just for the completion's sakes, and it's also really fun. How did I hit it? I refuse to believe that I had any kind of accuracy to me. I refuse. I'll just go and explore a little bit. Thank you. Apparently you can eat corpses in this also, but there's no benefit to it. Which is a shame, really. I wonder if... No, this is not the same place that I saw earlier. I don't think I'm even going to try this, but it would be kind of funny though. Here we go. Toxic rock. Whiskey, blood, and water. Sounds like a drink, all right. Ouch. Oops. Oh well, I think I'm gonna end it here because it's almost 3 a.m. again here. So, but I'm most likely going to be doing this again in a couple of days, at least before I'm leaving for the holidays. But yeah, this was fun. I got the retopo done pretty nicely and managed to get at least a confirmation that it works. So yeah, but hey, thanks to everybody who came to watch, and I hope you enjoyed. It's been such a long while since I've streamed the last time, so I'm trying to get into a habit of doing it because, well, doing things is fun. But yeah, I wish you have a nice evening or morning wherever you are in the world. So yeah, but yeah, see you later.